But what does a government shutdown actually mean? Is the entire country closing? Do people stop getting paid? In this video, we'll break down what a US government shutdown is, why it happens, and who is most affected, all in simple terms. What is a US government shutdown? A US government shutdown happens when Congress fails to pass funding bills needed to pay federal agencies and workers. The US government operates on a budget that must be approved by Congress and signed by the President. This budget funds things like 1. Federal employee salaries. 2. National parks. 3. Government offices. 4. Regulatory agencies. If lawmakers don't agree on spending before the deadline, funding runs out, and parts of the government shut down. This doesn't mean everything stops, but many services are paused or limited. Why do shutdowns happen? Government shutdowns usually happen because of political disagreements. Lawmakers may disagree over how much money to spend, where that money should go, policies attached to spending bills. Sometimes one party controls Congress while another controls the presidency, making compromise harder. Instead of approving a temporary funding bill, called a continuing resolution, talks break down, and the government shuts down until a deal is reached. What shuts down, and what stays open? This is where things get confusing. What typically stays open? Military and national security operations, air traffic control, emergency services, essential law enforcement. These workers are considered essential and must continue working, often without immediate pay. What typically shuts down or slows? National parks and museums, some government offices, passport and visa processing, delays, research programs, federal inspections. Non-essential federal employees are furloughed, meaning they're temporarily sent home. WHO is most affected? Government shutdowns affect millions of people, including federal workers who may miss paychecks, contractors who may never be paid for missed work, travelers due to delays in airports and passport services, small businesses that rely on government contracts, families who depend on government services. Even when workers receive back pay later, the financial stress can be significant. How long do shutdowns last? Shutdowns can last anywhere from a few hours, several days, or even weeks. The longest shutdown in US history lasted 35 days, from late 2018 into early 2019. A shutdown ends once Congress passes a funding bill and the President signs it into law. Why this matters to everyday Americans? Even if you don't work for the government, shutdowns still affect you. They can slow the economy, create travel delays, disrupt public services, increase uncertainty, and repeated shutdowns can damage public trust and government stability. Conclusion. Outro. So, a US government shutdown isn't just a political headline. It's a real event with real consequences for workers, families, and the economy. While essential services continue, many Americans feel the impact until lawmakers reach an agreement. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who want a clear explanation of what's happening. Let me know in the comments. Do you think government shutdowns could be avoided, or are they part of the system? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.